Apple announced its next-generation MacBook Pros this past October, and with it, Apple's next generation of M1 silicon. Based on initial reviews, the changes to these new MacBooks seem to excite the tech world. It wasn't perfect at launch, far from it, but many ISVs jumped on board to write native apps for the new platform. Apple returned to a previous year's design while seeking to blow the competition out of the water with performance per watt, PPW. I can argue that Apple took the right short-term step forward in redesigning the new MacBooks, and the PPW on the M1, M1 Pro and M1 Max is impressive. However, without fail, there seems to be an Apple spell that comes over people almost every time a new Apple product is released. Again, I believe Apple did an excellent job of redesigning the new MacBooks, and the PPW is impressive. Still, there needs to be some dispelling because, unlike most of the tech industry, I do not believe the M1 Max wins in every scenario. While I knew Apple would fare well in PPW, perform poorly in AAA games, what about raw performance in content creation scenarios? To go head-to-head against the new MacBook Pro M1 Max in terms of raw performance, the Asus Zephyrus M16 seemed like a logical option. Before we get to the benchmarks, let us lay out the test methodology, the specifications of the systems, and then jump into the logistics and results of the benchmarks. For the testing of both systems, I ran the benchmarks on AC, plugged in its stock charger, rather than DC to give both systems the chance to perform at their best. Most systems out of the box have higher performance configurations when running on AC. For example, the MacBook I used for testing under the settings BatteryPower Adapter Energy Mode is already set to high power. The setting under BatteryBatteryEnergy Mode is set to automatic, which will automatically choose the best level of performance and energy usage. Similarly, the Zephyrus M16 has settings to change in Windows 11 settings and Asus Armoury Crate,